This Sunday I've been with my baby girl, like driving around, and we went to a church, the medieval church, and it really looks like early medieval. One of my favorite buildings, and every time I'm here it's off season, so I haven't been inside, but I did take some photographs. And I would really like to get inside and, you know, play some instrument, 12-string guitar, a flute, or some electronic sounding stuff, without any audience. Who needs an audience anyway? So during the daytime I try to get out as often as I can, especially with her, and let her see various kinds of landscapes. And now we're in heavy nature. Like there's no urban culture here, but when we are in a city, you know, I go out, I go to a coffee shop, you know, she's in the middle of it. Now the thing is, people say that babies don't have any memory, like they forget, they don't know, you know, like why should you travel when you have a baby? Besides that, it's very easy, especially when they are just breastfeeding. You know, why should you do that? Because they won't remember anything. And I can't understand how people, who told them that babies don't remember. Like, you understand, of course a baby doesn't know like where it's been, like the name of the city, the country, or the place, how you got there, but there's an emotional memory in each and every one of us. So for example, if a family has a sense of, you know, ambient, the vibes are like we are planning something, and then there comes the next stage of actually doing something and then getting to that goal. Those things teach a child, because those things are not, this is nothing to do with a school, you know, a memory game, or, you know, the names of places, or, you know, what street were you on, what did you see. It has to do with the emotional memory. Now it doesn't even have to be a travel. It can be like building a cottage, a house or something. It could be anything that sort of teaches the emotional level of the parents, you know, communicating and fulfilling something, you know, fulfilling that plan, that vision. That teaches the child. Now that stays in the child for the rest of their lives. And I am of the opinion that everything we have experienced is always stored somewhere within us. Now the thing is, depending on your skill, your level of maturity or insight of you know, self-aware enlightenment. I'm not saying enlightenment in the sense of, you know, some almighty something, but, you know, on a personal level. And depending on that, it doesn't really matter if you had a bad or good experiences. You can always overcome. You can always move to the next level. Slicing through the momentum, you know, the future we are entering, slicing through it, self-assured and aware and present. It's really not that complicated. Okay, it all boils down to this. You know, the phrase, having it too good to be true. Well, you can have it too good to be true, which really doesn't mean anything. But you have to dare to have it too good to be true. That's the thing. There's always some kind of a deep emotional thing within people that blocks them from really like being content. So oh, the colors are really beautiful. Maybe the wind is being heard in the camera now. But anyway, it's all about that, you know. It doesn't really matter what job you have, how much money. It's all about that insight, that presence of, you know, being together and slicing through the void ahead of us. I mean, there's no time at all. I mean, everything is right now. Not in a you know, a gullible new age sense, but I mean really like quantum physiologically, everything is now. I mean, the past, present, and the future. But still, there's we are Western people. We have this sort of Goethe-ish movement towards something. You know, we want to go up to that mountain. We want to go into the future, and that sense of focus is really something that could make lives of people so much easier. A healthy dose of Alan Watts and U.G. Krishnamurti, especially U.G. Krishnamurti. That's all. That's all, you know. Don't swallow it, but you know, like swallow it, chew it, and digest it in your own way. Whoever sees this video, just like slice through it all. Just go ahead, like don't be confused. Like, if you're focused, be more focused. Don't compromise. Why am I outside in this car? It's because when we got back, she fell asleep, and it's not that cold outside, so she's sleeping in the car. She has air and it's all cozy inside. She's stuffed up, and yeah, I'm just hanging around and like walking around and waiting for her to wake, enjoying a cup of coffee. Yeah. Great Sunday, take care and all the best.